But is owning gold gonna help you when I'm like on a leash from a warlord, you know? They're eating off my back?
Do you know the most fun conspiracy theory about gold?
No.
It's a really good one. It's from the work of Zecharia Sitchin, who was one of the guys who translated the ancient Sumerian texts. And he believed that the human race is a product of accelerated evolution, and that the Sumerian text depicts these godlike beings called the Anunnaki who come here from a planet called Nibiru that's on an elliptical orbit. Every 3,600 years it comes between us and Mars. It causes cataclysms because of the gravity and all the chaos. But that these beings came down here and inserted their DNA into lower primates and created this being. And one of the reasons why it came here was because gold is very difficult to find in the universe. Now, if that's the truth about the Earth only has that much gold, imagine that one of the reasons why these beings gave us this desire to have gold, why gold was so popular always, early on, and it was a useless metal. So what if it was pretty? How come you could buy a house with bags of gold? Shouldn't you have steel for a sword or for arrowheads or something like that? Well, anything would be more valuable. Well, salt was very valuable.
Yeah.
But this is different because this is like a form of money. Like, why has it universally been regarded as valuable, like really early on? And what he said was that they realized that they could take these suspended particles of gold and put them in their atmosphere, and it would protect them because their atmosphere was eroding. And so this would be like a reflective particles they spray in the atmosphere.
Like what Bill Gates wants to do, where he like blocks out the sun.
So this is what's crazy about this. This guy wrote about this in like the 1970s. He wrote this, what is it called? The 12th Planet, I think. That was the first of them. I think he wrote multiple books on this, on the Sumerian text. But I think it was like the 1970s or somewhere around then, they were having this sort of symposium on what to do in the sense of like ozone depletion and climate change. Like, is there a way to suspend reflective particles in the atmosphere to block out some of the harmful rays of the sun? So that was their idea. So what this book is trying to say is the reason why humans are obsessed with gold is because like the aliens designed us to mine and get the gold, and then they would use that gold to protect their atmosphere.
So they impregnated us with this idea that gold has value.
Yeah.
Because they need it to enhance their ability to keep living.
It's a fun idea.
It's
a
very
fun
fun.
idea.
All that shit's fun.
If you're doing bong hits and you're like watching
high on
documentaries,
hallucinogenic honey, and you hear Joe Rogan saying it in your head.
It's cool when you see Zecharia Sitchin too, because he's this like very scholarly looking gentleman with an awesome name, and he's like pointing out all these different things, like the caduceus, the sign of medicine, like the universal sign of medicine.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the double helix of DNA. Whoa. That's what that is. That's why it snakes around like that. And he says, and it represents medicine in ancient Sumer. And it also, like, it's present in these very weird stone tablets. Some of these stone tablets have images of this like enormous being with this human-like creature on its lap, but the thing has a tail.
Whoa.
It's really weird. It's really weird stuff.